Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cloud and Data with Koshi. So today in this session we just going to see how we can run our Flask application from the Google Colab. So in the earlier or previous demo we saw that how we can run the Flask application from our system, local system, right? So some of the use case I saw that suppose I have to run the Flask application from the Google Colab. Then how we can run that? So for that we have one middle layer, or we can say that Ngrok. Okay, with that Ngrok we can do that. So what is Ngrok? Just we are going to see. You just probably go over there and write or you can write over here Ngrok. Okay, and you can see Ngrok is a unified application delivery platform for developers. So it works in the middle. Means you have the Google Colab, you have that Flask application. So in between, we have that Ngrok communication model. Okay, and is a secure unified ingress platform that combines your global server load balancing. So with the help of Ngrok, we can do that. So you can just go inside the Ngrok and you can see you probably must logged in over there. So before going to logged in or the process that I'm going to see, first we have to creating or have to add some kind of dependencies for up and running that Ngrok applications, where I have put my Flux application inside the Google Colab. Okay, so just go over there and first you have to install two dependencies, that is py-ngrok and another one is your Flask ngrok. So first I am going to install this one. So you know that in the Google Colab you have to install any dependencies with the pip. Pip is a install package manager. So here you have to run that installation with this steps. Okay, so pip install, and before the pip you have to add one exclamatory sign so it can be treated as a installer file, and here you have to install these things. Those who are not familiar from where I am connecting my Google Colab notebook, so I already created that demo that how we can configure your Google Colab. So that link I will add in the description box. So you can probably go and you can learn these things. Okay. So pip install and py ngrok is equal to 4.1.1. This is that installation that I'm going to add over here. So first you have to install this py-ngrok and just click over here and make sure you already have connect. So you have to go into add connect and you can see the connecting. So that load VP your server that will be connecting the Google Colab. In background the server is running, right? So you can see it's connecting and it takes some more time, and you can see the connected. Now that RAM, disk, everything they have given connected to Python. You can see Python 3, Google Compute Engine, backend, and RAM. Whatever they have connection configuration they have given. Okay. Now I'm going to install py-ngrok. First, you have to remember py-ngrok and just press Ctrl Enter or run the shell. So you can see collecting py-ngrok, downloading py-ngrok, and you can see my py-ngrok 4.1.1 that has been installed. Okay. One more dependencies that you have to probably add over here. So that is Flask ngrok that I'm going to add. So you just write pip install Flask ngrok. So is a ngrok is a ingress unified application delivery platform. So from here, you can communicate between your Flask and your Python framework. Okay, and Python Flask framework with the Python. So here I'm going to add that pip install Flask Ngrok and just press Ctrl plus Enter or run the same. You can see that Flask Ngrok are going to install over there and successfully install Flask Ngrok and successfully install PyNgrok. These two dependencies that I have already installed. Now, what will be my third step? Two dependencies are installing over here. The third step is that you have to probably go and logged in with your Ngrok unified platform. Okay, so you have login and sign up. If you are first time user in the Ngrok, so probably you're going to go and sign up, or otherwise you already have logged in, just go your login, just click on your login. Just click on login, okay, and so just I'm going to click over here. I already have logged in, so it will automatically go in my dashboard. And if you are first time user, that time you have to add the login. Okay. So you can see this is the dashboard. Ngrok is your app front door, a globally distributed reverse proxy that secure, protects, accelerate your application and network services. Okay. So this is your dashboard where you can see different kind of agents, different kind of SDKs and different kind of infra, right? Kubernetes SDKs means if you are going to work in the Node.js, the JavaScript library, Python, Java, Ruby, .NET, there are most of the SDKs are available. They are going to support with the Ngrok, okay? And that is your agent. And how Ngrok will understood, this is my application that I have to communicate over there, right? So Flask application is required some kind of uh, authentication mechanism with the Google Colab. And in between, Google Colab will send some request to the Ngrok and understand the authentication token is there, right? And then token is back as a response, and then Flask run with that application and it will generate one app URL, and this URL will automatically run that Flask application whatever you have created. So just click your auth token. So you can see your auth token. This is your authentication token of the Ngrok. This auth token is required. Okay, there. Now you just go over there and just scroll down, and you have to take one cell and you have to write Ngrok, okay, authentication, auth token, and probably add this one. Just copy this one and add this one. Okay. And now you're going to run. You can see our auth token saved to the configuration file. So by default, auth token is saved in the ngrok.yml. In that YAML file, that authentication token is saved. So Google Colab is able to communicate with that Ngrok. And alternatively, you can, there is other comment also. So both, but everything is same. It ultimately saves the token. So you can write Ngrok config auth token, and this is your token that you're going to add. And also you can write these things, right? Auth token or config auth token. Both are same, and ultimate goal is it will save the configuration file. So you can see I have already my auth token, and I already install that Flask Ngrok and Ngrok, both things, right? Next task is that you have to connect. You have to connect your port, and you have to connect your ngrok.connect. Okay, so for that, from I just write pi ngrok, and you have to import this one. Import ngrok. Okay, and then you have to write public URL. Public URL is equal to your ngrok.connect, and you have to mention the port. Why this port? Because you all know that Flask by default port is 5000, and this 5000 port should be internally mapped with that Ngrok unified delivery platform, right? Otherwise, this communication will not be happen. So I have created the public URL, and just go and write. You can just print that URL. Write these things. You can write ngrok tunnel. So http 127.0.0.0.1, and you have to write this thing dot format, and this is your format of which format that I'm going to add. Public URL. I have already this code, 1 minute. Yes, so this is the public URL you have to add over there. Just a second. So you have to write format public URL, comma 5000. Okay. Now I'm just going to run this thing and just going to add that connection. The port should be mapped with that ngrok. So just press, and with you can see that tunnel is already there, right? That endpoint is coming with, and this endpoint is mapped internal port, that is you can see 127.0.0.1:5000. This is a port by port of your Flask application, and this application is mapped. This is that outer one. We can going to map this one, right? So just go to the Ngrok application and go in the cloud edge and go to the endpoint, and probably see this agent is initiated. Whatever I have created, now this agent is initiated. So you can see your agent is initiated, right? Whatever that connect I've created over there. Right? So from pi ngrok and import ngrok, this port is created, and ngrok tunnel is done. I have created that ngrok tunnel. This tunnel is mapped with your internal Flask application. So whenever we are going to create the Flask application, it will automatically bind with this tunnel. Okay. Now just trying to add some code of your Flask application, and then see that application is running or not. So same thing, right? From Flask, you have to import your Flask. Okay, so in the Google Colab, also you can able to run your Flask application with that help of Ngrok. Okay, So from Flask, you have to import Flask, and the next import, that is Flask Ngrok import run with Ngrok, and your app, that is your Flask app, that I already shown, right? How I have to create the Flask application and this thing that we already shown. Same thing, there is no changes in the code, and also with the help of Ngrok, you just recognized your app. So inside the run underscore with Ngrok, you have to pass the app. So app interface will be running as an argument inside that this class run with Ngrok. Okay, and you have to initiate your app with the class of Flask. So your app is running, and this app will be internally mapped with that Ngrok. So you can write run with Ngrok. Otherwise, everything is same. You can create your own function like hello world. We already shown how we have created this thing, very easy. Just return your string, right? Welcome to the Flask environment. Welcome to the Flask environment with Ngrok. Okay, and your definition is done, and just for common understanding purpose, I have to add one route, otherwise my page will not be shown. You can write app at the rate of app dot route, and in that index, this is index route because I don't have write anything. So when the page will be ready, Flask server will be ready, Ngrok server will be ready, it will automatically redirect to this route, and inside the route we have that function will be called. Okay, everything is same, there is no changes, and just run app.run. Okay, so first what will happen with this code? First, Flask will be initiated with this port 127.0.0.1 5000, and then automatically one link will be coming from the Ngrok, and with this link we just going to access the application. So just press Ctrl Enter to run the application. Just click, and you can see you're running on this application 127.0.0.1 5000. That is that Flask is running locally and running on this app, Ngrok free app. And you can see here we can same tunnel. No? Tunnel is created, and with the tunnel the application is be running. Just go and click the application. Okay, you can see you are about to visit site. Okay, you can see welcome to the Flask environment with Ngrok. Okay, so you can see I am able to run the Flask application from the Google Colab. Whatever you can write to change with new learning. Okay, you can save it, and just going to trying to hit, it will not work because we have to run this one. Okay, so just, and then again you can run. You can run and just go over there and press app not found. Okay, so other tunnel will be created. So you can go and you can also see, just enter the endpoints, and you have to see other tunnel will be created. This tunnel will also be created. Okay, so every time new tunnel will be generated, and you just go and just open in a new tab, and you can see your application is running. So first time you can get this kind of link and just go visit site. So you can see welcome to the Flask environment with Ngrok with new learning. So guys, you can learn something new, and if is there any challenges you can face that I have to run the Flask application from the Google Colab, that is also possible with the help of Ngrok. This is that unified ingress library or ingress platform for where you can run your application. So there are many things you can happen, right? You have the endpoint, it has the edges, you have your own tunnel, and you have the agents of the tunnel, right? So you can see my tunnel has been created that time. So with that help of Ngrok, we are going to able to run the application. So two tunnels are online, everything, every details you can got. Okay, authentication token, everything you can got. So this is the credential for my own. So you can add your own tunnel, you can add your own users, and you can create that credentials. Okay. So make sure your auth token that whenever is the first time user, after sign up the page, you can get your auth token, and this auth token you have to provide over here. So 5 or 6 steps you can probably add in your code, and you are able to run that Flask application from your Google Colab. Okay, so PyNgrok, Flask Ngrok, and PyNgrok I have used 4.1.1, and Flask Ngrok that I have to install, and then probably you have to add your token, auth token. Once you have provide your auth token, and then you can see auth token is saved to your configuration file, and that is root.ngrok2 in the YML file. Okay, and then your tunnel will be established with that, and you can see the arrow sign, right? This is your tunnel, and this tunnel is mapped with your current localhost 5000. So your public URL will be mapped with your tunnel, and as it is, you have to provide your Flask application. This is the same from Flask. You have to import your Flask and your app. This Flask you have to run, and this is the extra line that I have to add, because otherwise Ngrok will not be able to run the application. So that is the reason you have to import run with Ngrok, and then run with Ngrok you have to pass your app. So app will be initiated with the Flask class, and then app will be interfaced with that run with Ngrok. Once you're done, then you have to run the application with that route. You have to recognize one index routing, and here your local host will be connecting when you run the app.run, and this index routing will automatically map with the your means this function hello world. Welcome to the Flask environment, and we will probably add and hit the application. Okay. I hope you can learn something new in this session. If you have any doubt, so please let me know. And every comments code that I'm going to add as my GitHub link in the description box. So don't worry about the coding part that I'm going to share with you. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And please subscribe, like, and share my channel to all of you, all of the community. Okay, and in this way we can learn and grow together. Thank you for joining the session. Thank you and joining the session once again. If you have any doubt, so please let me know and probably help you out. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks everyone for joining the session.